Alright guys, today we're going to talk all about hooks, specifically hooks when you're drop shotting for bass. Now you can drop shot for a lot of different species, game fish, whether it's be saltwater or freshwater. But keep in mind guys, keep in mind, the hook is very important. Not only does it account for your hookup ratio percentage, but it's going to account for how many fish you land. So let's talk about it really quick. If you're drop shot fishing for bass or any other species of fish, freshwater or saltwater, here's what you're going to want to keep in mind. You're going to want a strong, short shank hook. That's going to be in clear water and stained water. And when you get in that dirty water, that's when you're going to go with a long shank drop shot hook. A lot of times I go with really strong hooks. It doesn't matter if they're the sharpest. It doesn't matter how expensive they are. I've used hooks as cheap as 4 cents. They've been extremely effective and I've caught multiple double digits on them. All I can tell you guys is a lot of the time they're feeding you a line, they're feeding you a load of BS when they tell you that you need this hook or you need that hook. What I'm basically saying is they are so, like, the firepower that they're trying to present to the bass world and telling them that you need is absolutely insane. You do not need Trocar and Gamakatsu hooks all the time. There's a time and a place where they are phenomenal to have. There is a time and a place where they do not matter. They're not going to catch you more fish. They're not going to land you more fish. They're not going to make any difference. Anybody who tells you different, they're trying to make money off you. They've got sponsorships. They're trying to uphold their end of the deal. You guys have to really consider that as much as things change, they always stay the same. So a lot of these times people, you know, they want to use these fancy drop shot hooks. They want to use these fancy drop shot weights. I'll tell you guys right now, it don't make one bit of difference. I'll tell you what, that fish don't care. I mean, that bass guy, whoever he is, or that person at the tackle shop can try to sell you, but that's really what they're doing, guys, is they're selling you. I mean, you pull out a hook in your tackle box, a standard bait holder hook, somewhere between the size of 6 and 10, that is going to do you very good. You know, I mean, you can get away with just about any standard hooks. Like I was talking, a short shank, you know, a long shank, sometimes, you know, the octopus, if you're gonna wacky rig whatever you're drop shotting, I've done well with. Sometimes I actually like to use a EWG offset wide gap hook, a worm hook, and I like to put on, like, you know, whether it be a creature bait or a swim bait or a worm in areas where I just can't get my bait through. But to be honest, that's not an accurate statement. If you really want, you can go to a really small hook, like really small size 14 single hook, and you're just gonna basically stitch that in a worm or anything, wacky rig it. I guarantee you your mind will be blown. It is so effective. It's insanely effective. I swear by it. And so drop shotting, guys, for everybody out there who wants to complicate it and make it expensive and talk about this weight, my cylinder weights, my this weights, you guys are overcomplicating something very simple, and there's a lot of other stuff that you really should put your time into and your attention. because that's really not going to make much of a difference, and it's going to cost you a lot of money. So I hope this helps, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this little video talking about hooks, drop shotting for bass, the hooks that you want to use, and in general, you know, just trying to make it very clear that you don't need a super special hook at all. If you guys have any special requests for any videos, let us know and we'll try to make it happen. Thanks for watching.